Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Last month I technically didn't do a favorites because I did like a summer spring favorites, so I have so much stuff to talk to you guys about and I'm so excited. So, like always, I like to do these monthly wrap-up sort of videos. If you watch my other videos, if you watch my vlog channel, you'll know I talk about a ton of products that I'm loving, or like I haul or whatever. But this is like that one like solid place where you will see just like everything if I actually loved it, besides my like empties video. So I'm super excited because I have a ton of things. So I have lifestyle, food, beauty and skincare, and then fashion. So let's go ahead and dive on in. This is a good one. If you're curious to check out the links of anything, it's always in the description box down below. And yeah, let's dive in. So let's start with fashion. I feel like I've been loving these and wearing these for months now because I have. It's been a while, but I'm just now getting around to talking about them. And they're these little Amazon sunnies. These are they're like a dupe of the Crew sunglasses, which I love, but like, I don't know, I just have a hard time investing in sunglasses. I will every once in a while. I have two pairs of Ray-Bans. I guess I don't have that problem, but these are so funky that I don't have a problem investing in a very like timeless sort of look, but I always had a hard time thinking if I was gonna like these. And I've actually had these specific sunglasses forever, literally forever. I actually had another pair too, which I don't know, but I've been buying this style for a while now and I've just started like really wearing them all the time. They're by the Wear Me Pro, which I get on Amazon, and I now own them in the black like tortoiseshell, and then I own it in the brown tortoiseshell. I also own them in solid black, but from a different company that I don't recommend. So the Wear Me Pro like actually feel like nice sunglasses. Like beside the fact that they're not Crew, you wouldn't know. They have good weight to them. I mean, this isn't real glass, it's plastic, but they are polarized. So I am a huge fan of these sunglasses. They do kind of give you that unibrow look, but I'm kind of into it, and I like that it's like gray and black. It's a little more subtle than full-on black, and I think they're just so unique and super cool, and I actually get a lot of compliments when I wear them. Even my dad said he liked them, so yeah, and he was like, how expensive are those? He's like, I really like your glasses. Are those really expensive? And I was like, I got them on Amazon. So yeah, I've been loving these sunglasses, and if you've been thinking about Crew but you don't know if like it's a style you're going to wear forever or timeless, then I would check out the Wear Me Pro off Amazon. Okay, denim shorts I feel like are something that I had to completely rebuy once I had Arlo, because I just felt like nothing fit the same way. Trends had totally changed from when I was wearing denim shorts. I was wearing like super short shorts and whatnot, and I just felt like, yeah, times had changed, and my body, my hips specifically, had changed so much that I had to pretty much buy all new shorts. And I rebought all like new shorts the summer after I gave birth, and I wore like the mom shorts from Abercrombie, and again, I just didn't think they like flattered me all that much. I don't know, I like the dad shorts way better. So I pretty much sold, I think, most of mine on Poshmark, or they're still up on Poshmark, I'm not sure. But I really just needed to find new ones. So I found the dad ones from Abercrombie, but then I went over to Zara and I saw these shorts on Zara, and I was like, those are probably too good to be true, because that's like everything with me in Zara. I feel like I never have good luck finding bottoms at Zara because their sizing is just not for me. I think it just is not made for girls that have like, that carry their like, you know, their love down in the hip region. So when I saw these, I was like, they're just gonna be too good to be true. They're not gonna be whatever, but they're amazing. And I will leave the sizing. I think it's different in store than it is online, but the actual shorts say US 6. And if in reference, I'm like a 26-2 in Abercrombie. So that's the size that I got in these. These are like slightly like oversized. They're a loose fit short, which is what they are geared towards on their site, and I definitely feel like even the 6 has a looser fit in my belly region, but that's okay. And in the leg, I love the way these fit. They're the perfect length. I want to say they're probably like a 5-inch, maybe a 4.5, 5-inch short. They've got nice little amounts of distressing, nothing crazy, and I love them. They're my favorite denim shorts. Perfect for the summer. I'm obsessed. Okay. Now, I hesitate including this even in the fashion video, but if you watch my vlog, I've talked about these quite a bit. Undies, okay? But these are the best undies you will ever wear. And I don't say that lightly, because I bought these hoping that I would hate them. If you're like me, you buy expensive things hoping you'll hate them so that you can return them, but you just have to try it just to like knock it off, be like, it's totally not worth it. Because I think these are like $38, $32, $34, something in the $30 range for one pair of freaking underwear. But if you wear leggings, either you go to the gym or you just wear leggings and you're sick of the toe, you know what I mean, okay? These are amazing. These are by the Jiv Athletics. And I just can't say enough amazing things about them. They have like this foam down here. It's literally foam down in the where the normal just like double layer is in your normal underwear, so it hides the toe. I bought one pair of these, okay, and then I went back immediately and bought 4 more pairs. I have them for every single day that I work out during the week, Monday through Friday. They're the best. I don't really wear them outside of the gym, mostly because I want to make sure that they stay amazing for as long as they possibly can. They're seamless, so they don't roll on me because they're high-rise. They have a couple different styles, but I get the high-rise thong. I swear to you that there is nothing better. So this was my problem. I wasn't even overly concerned with the toe. Like, yeah, it's annoying, but like I'm in a workout class with mostly girls, so I'm not that concerned. And I wear darker leggings, so again, not that concerned. The problem that I had was I started taking bar class, which is more kind of like ballet based, and we would do like jumping plie sort of things, and everything would just creep up in there, like your underwear, and I was like pulling it out, and I was like, no, 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 I hate this. And so then I started thinking, I'll just wear no underwear. Well, I can't do that. I just feel like some things, like I feel like I'm naked, okay? So then I decided to bite the bullet, bought these on Revolve, and then I've not stopped wearing them since. I honestly hoped I hated them, but I don't. I love them. They're amazing. The quality is phenomenal. I even went on Amazon and was like, let me just see if I can find them for cheaper. They're still like 20-something dollars and the reviews are terrible. So I'm like, well, I might as well just make the investment. And I have never loved a pair of underwear more in my entire life. They're great. They're amazing. You need them. I swear to you, I know it's stupid, it's bougie, but you need them. Okay, my last fashion fave is another stupid but bougie. This has been on my wish list for, I don't even know how long, a really long time. I've loved Chloe bags. I loved the Chloe, I don't know, the classic one that everybody wore forever. I remember all the YouTubers having it back in the day and being like, oh, lusting after it. But when I saw this bag years ago, like literal years ago, I was like, this is probably my dream bag. I love crossbody bags. They're just the easiest for just life in general. I don't know, I love them. And I also wear a lot of, this is a fun fact, I also wear a lot of like oversized tops, as I'm not wearing an oversized top right now, but I feel like a crossbody bag like kind of gives you shape to your outfit if you wear a lot of baggier, looser clothes. I don't know. Anyway, what I loved about this even more and what made me pull the trigger is it's got a short handle that can go on your like shoulder like this, but it also has the long body cross. Fits everything perfectly, not too big. It does have gold hardware, but it also has a little bit of like silver here. This is the Tess small bag, and yeah, I have like golfs or like putt-putt. Pixar putt-putt, which I lost terribly in. It has a small little pocket here, which I have nothing in, and then it has the big pocket here, and then the little, like, Chloe, whatever. It's canvas inside, and it's leather on the outside. I'm obsessed, and I don't take buying luxury items loosely. I really think about my decision for a really, really long time before I even remotely pull the trigger on this. I'm in love with it. And I do think that it is a very timeless piece, and I like that it's multifunction with the different straps and they're removable, which is amazing. So, also comes in a bunch of different colors, but I just went with the solid brown. Okay, that's it for fashion. Let's move on to lifestyle, food, fun things. All right, so you guys know I'm obsessed with the beauty, the fashion, all of that, but I wanna say my favorite part of my favorites video is my lifestyle, food, entertainment sort of section. I don't know, it's just different, and it's stuff that I don't get to talk about all the time on this channel. I talk about it a ton on my vlog channel, but I want to take time today to say thank you to the sponsor of today's video, which is Yesoul. They sent me over their new fitness bike, which, you guys, comes in at $4.99. Like, I cannot even believe the price that you pay for how much you get. And I'm gonna talk about some of the key features, how it fits in my fitness routine, because you guys know I'm obsessed with fitness. But yeah, big shout out to them for partnering with me on today's video. They also gave me an exclusive code, which I will link here, as well as all of the details in the description box down below for you guys. But I love that Yesoul actually has, the bike has some of the same exact features as all the other top of the line bikes, but at a fraction of the cost, which I love myself a good deal. Besides the bike being super affordable, their memberships are only $9.99 a month, but you don't even actually need the membership to ride the bike. But the membership is super flexible. You can cancel and change at any time, but you can also just like stream to the bike. So it comes with a 32-inch monitor screen, which you can AirPlay, whatever. I do my YouTube videos. I just showed you my own little vlog channel for a little plug, no. But you can stream regular videos. So if you like just to catch up on your YouTubers while you're doing it, if you want to catch up or actually watch like a scenic view, a bike ride, you can stream any sort of workout class onto the screen without actually using the app that they created. You can also stream Peloton. If you buy their membership, you can stream it onto this bike, so you can still do all of the same classes. And I love that when you're streaming it, you still see all of your data and analytics on the side of the screen. So you see your resistance and all of that. So I love that it's not just like a screen that you're just, you streaming onto. You still get to see how effective your workout is. But the 360 screen, so it flips all the way around. I love that, really helpful. But it's so immersive because it takes up the whole sight of your, like, I don't know, what you see. I love that. So I feel like if you can't get into a gym, or a gym was not within your budget, or whatever the case may be, or you just don't have the luxury of leaving your home, like let's say you're a stay-at-home mom or whatever, then it feels like you're still right there in a workout class, which is one of my favorite things about group fitness classes. Is it like pushes you, it drives you, that the instructor just keeps you going, and with that large screen at 32 inches, you feel like you're actually right in front of them. So for me and how this fits in, you guys know I have a full-time gym membership that I absolutely love. It's more of like a lifestyle sort of club. But for me on the weekends, I can't always get to the gym on specifically Saturdays and stuff, but I like to move my body. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like a better mom when I move my body. So Scott likes to go golfing on either Saturdays or Sunday, and so I'll take over the morning, and then into the afternoon I like to be able to move my body a little bit. And I can't just like leave my house and go for a walk because I can't leave my child sleeping. So I love the bike. Also, another thing is Scott is an avid mountain biker. He's biked for years, and he actually has a street bike and a mountain bike, and he was setting up his street bike downstairs on these little like the pedestal was held the like wheel. It was like this contraption thing, and I was like, it's hideous, it's an eyesore. So I was super excited that both of us can use this, and both of us can, continue to stay healthy, and all that through the winter as well is going to be critical. Let's say our gym closes down or whatever the case may be, just to move your body. And like I said, Scott is actually training for an up-and-coming mountain bike ride, so this is a perfect way for him to keep his endurance and cardio going throughout that time. And I unfortunately am dealing with a torn hip labrum, and walking, which is one of my favorite ways to exercise, is out of the question, but a bike keeps it stable and supported, so it's perfect. So I love this bike by Yesoul, and if you have not checked them out before, now is the perfect time. They've slashed their prices. Their bikes are so insanely affordable, so easy to set up. I did it all by myself, and I know you guys will love it. So again, big shout out to them for partnering with me on today's video, and don't forget to check out the code right here on the screen and all of the details for the exact bike that I showed in the links down below. Okay, as we're going through this healthy lifestyle, whatever, after exercise, let's go into my favorite new kitchen thing. that I don't know if I like went through this whole thing whether I actually needed it on my vlog channel or not, and I probably didn't, but it's made my life so much easier. And it is my little veggie food chopper. I use it specifically for chopping veggies. I know you can chop a million different things, but I love chopping vegetables in it for my omelets in the morning, for like my veggie, like for salads, or just I will just chop a bunch of veggies and put like random seasonings on it and just mow it down or put it on the top of a cottage cheese. It's been amazing. I'm pretty much obsessed with it. I use it every single day. I'm not kidding. It's that good. And it's easy and it works. And I don't know, if you're sick of chopping vegetables all day and you kind of like find that you won't add a vegetable to something because you don't feel like cutting it, you need it. You need it. It's really freaking good. And it actually is sharp and cuts things. Like Arlo cut his finger on it. Don't do that. Okay, next thing, I mean, I guess it's kind of healthy. Not insanely healthy because you eat a ton of rice with it, but these. I had no idea that they made these. These are like pre-packaged onigiri wrappers, and if you followed me when I lived in Japan, I ate 2 of these for breakfast every single morning. So you basically put the rice right here in the middle and whatever else you want to put in the rice. Like sometimes I do a tuna salad, sometimes I straight up just do rice. You can put karaage in it. You can do karaage. Oh, you can do, I have 2 wrappers here. You can do whatever your little heart desires. It's phenomenal. And then you just wrap it up. The key with these, and the best thing about this, is you can pre-make them. You can like meal prep them. Keep them in your fridge because the rice doesn't actually touch the seaweed, because when you unwrap it, this pulls away and then the rice touches the seaweed. So the seaweed stays fresh, the rice doesn't make it soggy. It's pretty much the best thing that's ever happened to me, and I'm so excited that I found them on Amazon. I think it was a TikTok find, and then I was like, how have I lived my entire life without this? So kind of the back shows you how to do it. So if you have traveled in Japan, lived in Japan, I mean, it's in a lot of Asian countries because this is actually Korean. Check them out. They sell them on Amazon and they are so good. For a little piece of nostalgia, everything that I ever wanted. This has been my favorite find ever. Okay, so I recently started shopping back at like Whole Foods for meats and then Amazon Fresh every once in a while, and they recently started carrying Topo Chico again, and I had not found Topo Chico up in Illinois. Like, to be honest, I haven't looked that hard, but I had never found it, and I know now that they carry it at like Jewel Osco and things like that. But when I tell you that Topo Chico is the superior sparkling mineral water, I'm telling you, it's phenomenal. But the price here versus in Dallas is like kind of nuts. Like if you buy just like an individual 1 bottle of the lime flavor, they don't sell lime in a pack, which is one of my favorite. Grapefruit's actually my favorite flavor, but one is like $2. If you buy in a pack, you can get 12 for 13 something, 13.50 maybe, so it's much better value. But this is so good. I will drink at least one a day, pretty much for my lunch. If you've never tried it, it puts like any other sparkling water like LaCroix or like the bubbles, puts it to shame. Like this is like, I don't know how they do it. It is so carbonated, it is so amazing, it is so refreshing. I'm obsessed with it. If you haven't tried Topo Chico and it's been a while you've had Topo Chico, you need it. I lived off Topo Chico and Chick-fil-A French fries. I swear that's like what Arlo is made of because I lived off of it. It's the best. And if you don't like the plain flavor, which I do, if you don't, you can put whatever flavor you like in it, like fresh lime, fresh grapefruit, lemon, whatever. Obsessed. My next obsession, how I've been making my dates recently. I think I've showed how I make my dates like a million times, whether it's in like what I eat in a day video here or like randomly on my vlog channel. But I started making my dates this way. My mouth is watering. Started making my dates this way recently, and game changer. Okay, I used to stuff it with like oats, chia seeds, flax seeds, and like a peanut butter mixture and then put it in the date. Now, and it's so much easier to do it the way I have been, split open the date, remove the pit, put some peanut butter in it, close it back up, stick a toothpick in it, freeze it. Take it out of the freezer. Dip it in chocolate mixed with a tiny little bit of coconut oil, okay? The coconut oil makes it like the chocolate solidify, so you get that crunchy shell. Amazing. I'm sure you could temper the chocolate. But anyway, the coconut oil you just need to touch doesn't taste coconutty if you just use a little bit. dip it in the chocolate, let it like drip off, sprinkle with chunky sea salt. Maldon, whatever, if you don't have it, it's so good. Sprinkle it, back in the freezer it goes till it hardens, then you can store it in the fridge. The best. Scott will eat like 7 in a sitting. They're so good. I love the Medjool dates from Trader Joe's. Arlo eats them. They're like caramel. They taste like candy. They're so good. The peanut butter with the chocolate with the date. If you make anything that I have ever recommended in life, it needs to be those. They're not insanely healthy, but they're so freaking good. I have 3 entertainment favorites to throw in as well. So the first one being the Natalia Grace documentary. Blew my mind. I watched it twice. The first time I was like left being like, what? Huh? I still have so many unanswered questions. The second time I feel like I made a conclusion. So if you watched it, let me know. What do you think in the comments down below? I know a lot of people were kind of like split on what they believed, but it was insane. And I don't think you'll ever really truly know the story. But the crazy thing is, we were in Indiana. Scott's cousin lives a street over. Arlo played at that park that's across the street from their old house. Like, we were watching the documentary and Scott was like, I've been to that park. And I'm like, no, you haven't. We pulled it up on Google Maps and we found his cousin's house and we were like, oh my God, like crazy. It's so weird. We were so like freaked out. But anyway, Natalia Grace, so insane on Hulu Discovery. Second one, Everywhere, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. I am not a movie girl. I'm just not. I don't know. Just not a big movie girl, but we went to the rooftop cinema downtown at the Emily Hotel, and Neilani picked this movie for us to go watch. Basically, it's like a bougie drive-in, and you get the headphones, and you sit in around Adirondack chairs. It's so fun. But that movie blew my mind. It was obviously awarded, I think it won like 7 Oscars or something. I just never heard about it because I'm not a movie person. So good. So good in the fact that we bought it on Amazon Prime. It was like 20 bucks and made Scott watch it. Like, it's such a good movie. I don't even know how to sum it up besides it's everything. It's literally every category of movie genre. Like, it's so good. And then the last entertainment favorite is the Cold podcast. So I finally finished season 3. And now I am almost done with season 2, I want to say. So the first season is the Susan Powell case. The second season is the Joyce Sheree Warren. So the Sheree Warren, the Joyce Yost, and then Susan Powell. So I finished the Sheree Warren, and now I'm almost done with the Joy Yost. So those are my podcast favorites. And then y'all, I think it was one of you guys had recommended a couple of other podcasts that I added to my list. I'm back into podcasting. All right, let's end off with the classic beauty, the classic skincare beauty. Yeah, we need to end off with it. I'm so surprised I didn't start with it, but let's start with this. And I know I'm like the last person in the entire world to try this, and if you happen to be right there along with me, you need it. It's really freaking good. It's one of my favorites. I think I'm almost out of it, but this is so good, and I want it in other colors. They're just always sold out, but it's amazing. I like that it has like the little like, I don't know, applicator it's basically silicone, and it just hugs the lip. It smells good. It's good. I don't know, I was like, it's a lip balm, but it's a good lip balm. So I will definitely repurchase that again. I've been looking in whatever like Sephora I happen to walk into, but it's always sold out. I just need to bite the bullet and get it online. I also want the light pink one and even the red one. They're good lip balms. They're so hydrating. I find myself wanting to put it on all the time because I love the way it feels, but it does actually linger on the lips a little bit. So yes, it is a 10 out of 10 for me. If you, like me, have been hesitant to try it, try it. I swear, you'll probably love it too. All right. I am not somebody who puts a ton of product on my hair, like, at all. I actually hate the feeling of product on my hair. I stopped using a leave-in conditioner because I hated the feeling of it on my hair. No matter what I really used, I didn't love it, and I just didn't feel like it was necessary. But I saw this on some girl's random TikTok, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna order it. I got the small one because why not? But my mom was always the biggest fan of Kenra. It was the only hairspray we used growing up. Shampoo, conditioner, like this is what we used was Kenra. So I was like, you know what? Let's try it out. This is our blow dry spray. It's their Advanced Dry Thermal Protectant by their Platinum. This is amazing for a couple reasons. Okay, first of all, it's a heat protectant, which is good. I don't use a heat protectant, but I'm drying and styling my hair much more now that it's short because it's easier, and my scalp has never been healthier besides wash than it ever has. Like, I'm serious. Like, I wash my hair probably every other day, and my scalp has just been amazing, which is probably the lack of dry shampoo that I've been crusting on my scalp and washing my scalp properly, which makes it so much easier when it's short, because washing your hair isn't a whole process like it is when your hair's long. But it speeds up the dry time by 50%. Like, I actually think it works, and it fights against humidity and whatnot. I don't think I have like a ton of humidity, but it also makes your hair so easy to brush. It's basically like a detangler, a heating up, speeding up, heating up thing. Increases shine, smooths, detangles. It's lightweight. I don't feel it on my hair at all. I focus it pretty much really everywhere. I don't obviously spray it like on my scalp, but like I just spray it everywhere my hair is wet. Makes it so easy to brush through. It just my hair blow dries in like 2 minutes. It's really freaking good. So if you have hard to dry hair, humidity, detangling stuff, give this a try. I honestly have been loving it. And if you guys want to see my like at-home blowouts with my new short hair now, I think it's officially short, right? A lot of people were like, you have medium length hair, and I'm like, it was short to me, okay? But yeah, if you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, I love that Kenra blow dry spray, and I will definitely be repurchasing the larger size next time. I'm sure this next will come as no surprise, the Orly nail polish in Muy Caliente. I've been like constantly wearing this on my nails, and I realized that it is a neon because we got cornhole boards to go outside, and Scott put like lights around it so we could play at night, and this like made my toes glow. But I've been wearing this all like basically for the past, ever since I bought it. I think I've changed my nail color like twice. It's so good. I honestly feel like it lasts a really long time. I don't know if that's like just an Orly thing or just this polish, I don't know, but I did a whole like summer nail favorites. I will throw that video up in the cards, but this has been on repeat. Orly Muy Caliente. If you can find it on Amazon, grab it, but it's really hard to find. I had to actually order from the Orly site, but I've been obsessed with that color. It's the brightest, most just fun orange. I'm obsessed. All right, this guy. I've been pretty open about my skin issues, like up and down. I feel like my skin is looking the best it's looked in well over a year. I had really good skin after having my baby for 2 years, and then moving here, my skin just went insane. And I made it go even more insane, but I feel like it's gotten under control, and this is something that I've recently added back into my routine, or added into my routine, that I feel like has made a big difference. So the Tower 28 is like the higher end version of this, but basically it's, I forgot what it's called, the actual ingredient that everybody, hypochlorous, it's the hypochlorous acid. I don't know, I'm probably butchering it, but it's basically an antimicrobial. So it basically kills any bacteria that could be causing acne, which I didn't think my acne was bacterial, but it really truly is. So it's all about making sure all the makeup is out of my pore was the number one thing. Using an actual deep cleanser for me instead of a gentle cleanser. I know so many people are like, gentle cleanser, no for me. And then this, I feel like, helped with any like bacteria that might have been on my skin. I have noticed a significant decrease in the amount of breakouts that I get when I use this. But you can't use it with vitamin C because it cancels out that. So I pretty much use it in the morning before I go to the gym. And then I use it at night because I don't use vitamin C at night, and I love it. I use it after I wash my face. Before I do anything else, I just go make sure it's all dried in, and then go in with the rest of my products. And it's been a game changer, and it's so affordable. So if you're normally a Tower 28 girl, or you've heard amazing things about Tower 28, this Skin Smart, amazing. And then Arlo had like a sore on his mouth forever, it felt like, and it was just kept getting worse and like splitting, and he would pick at it or whatever. I put a little bit of that on there, gone, amazing. Okay, a spray that is also for the face, but for makeup purposes. This is the L'Oreal Lumi Shake and Glow Dew Mist. You really do need to shake it because the glowy stuff sits at the top. This replaced my Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. I love that stuff, but I'm just like, $50? No. So I ran to Amazon and grabbed this, and I honestly really love it. So I do my normal setting spray, which is my Benefit Professional setting mist, and then I just do one down this side, one down this side, one down this side. I have a full summer makeup routine, which I'll throw up again in the cards, but I use this and I've been loving this so far. You don't need a ton. I like literally only do 3 and done, because I don't want to look like too greasy, you know, but it's the perfect amount. I love the Tatcha, don't get me wrong, but I just don't love the price. So yeah, random but fave. This is the TheraBreath. I'd actually never tried this mouthwash, and I know it's like super popular. I got the sparkling mint one, but it's an anti-cavity fluoride rinse. I am prone to cavities. I get them quite easily because I feel like the dentist told me I had deep grooves in my teeth or whatever. Girl, I don't know, but I've been loving this. It doesn't burn my mouth. It's good. I like it. It makes my breath feel really fresh. It literally makes me feel like I just got out of the dentist. So if you're looking for a good mouthwash, I still use the Crest one, the whitening one, I think that I've mentioned recently. I use that before I brush my teeth, and I use this after I brush my teeth because this has fluoride in it, which is good for letting it sit on your teeth. So love that. And then last little favorite is this guy. I did a partnership with Bloomingdale's. I had picked out one of this as the products to be featured in that video, and I'm obsessed, okay? I was a melatonin girl for so long to help me go to sleep. I had always suffered with sleep issues. My dad was the same way, still to this day he is. And I tried taking magnesium orally, but I didn't feel like it did that much. So when I saw this, I had heard amazing things about Magnesium Spray, and this one's from Aloe Yoga, their like glow system, which is like their skin and body. If you've tried anything else from this line, let me know if I need to try any more. But this has 45 milligrams of magnesium with just like 3 spritzes, and I spritz it right on my wrist and just rub it together before going to bed every night. And I'm out. I'm out. And it does give me slight, like, more vivid night or dreams, not necessarily nightmares, but not like melatonin. Melatonin, I used to wake up like sweating. It's good. You don't need a ton. This bottle will last me a while. I do 3 pumps every single night before I go to bed. If I'm using Sunless Tanner, I put it on my feet, like at the bottom of my feet for absorption. But I love this. It also smells amazing, so it's a pleasure to use. But yeah, that's it. That's everything that I've been loving for the past like 2 months, you guys. It's a lot. I told you it was a lot. So I hope you grabbed a snack. I hope you learned some fun things that I've been loving. Maybe you share them, maybe you don't. But let me know, what is something that you absolutely fell in love with this month? I'm always curious to know because I like sharing mine. So I love you guys so much. Thank y'all for watching, and I will see you all very soon in my next video. Again, don't forget to check out Yesoul. I will have the coupon code here as well as in the description box down below, so you can get your own exercise bike. It is such an amazing value for your money. So yeah, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video really, really soon. Bye.